name is Humphrey, and I'm an actor, composer, dancer, and a Carillon.
My name's Tom Anderson. I guess my occupation at the university is as their Carillon. Carillon is a set of at least 23 bells that are tuned so that they can be played together. It's a series of handles each one is attached by a wire to the clapper of a bell, which is overhead. And whenever I strike a handle, the clapper is pulled over against the bell. The largest bell is a B flat, a ninth below middle C, and it weighs 7,300 pounds. The smallest bell is a high G, 4 octaves above that, weighs 20 pounds.
I was a student here when Tom was playing the bells, and it never occurred to me that I would play them or ever even want to until I did for the first time. And then once I did it, I thought, oh wow, this is fun, I want to do it again.
I was an undergraduate at University of Michigan, and I saw one of my colleagues play the bells. And at that moment I realized I have to play too. I can't just let everyone else have all the fun. The bells, they sounded so wonderful, and just the fact that everyone can hear you down below, that's what sealed it for me. So I took lessons when I was an undergraduate there.
Well, in some ways it's kind of intimidating because if you make a mistake, it's heard. But otherwise it's great.
I was a little nervous because I knew that any mistake I made could be heard for a number of block radius, and I was a little nervous about that, but I got over it.
I mean, it always feels great knowing that I can share my music with everybody down below, and unlike other instruments where it can be even hard to get an audience, you know, this one, your audience is already built in. So you're just trying to catch a passerby, just trying to catch their attention.
3, 4. You don't want too thick of a texture because the sound just gets really muddy. But if you keep it to 4 voices or less, it usually sounds pretty good.
It's inspired by the weather or by the happenings on campus. On Fridays, a football season, I play, of course, UT fight songs, and I've been known to play Let It Snow in August, and as a comment on what we need.
We have had some touching moments up here. We've played 9/11 memorials. We have some music that we played that was arranged for Carillon specifically as a memorial for the Chernobyl incident. And on the 10th anniversary of that accident, Carillonneurs all around the world played this particular suite of music. So it's really nice to be part of the global musical community that way.
When Stalin died, I played Old Black Joe and Masses in the Cold, Cold Ground and Chopin Funeral March. In San Antonio, I believe it was the American Legion that got very incensed on this in a state university playing homage to Stalin. It was just like playing homage to Satan in church. And they wanted me to be investigated. This was at the height of course, the communist witch scare and so forth. But the dean laughed it off.
Obviously I love music because I'm a scholar of music and I play music, so I think it's an important part of people's lives. I think if you're not at least listening to music, then I think you're missing out on something.
Oh, music is like breathing. There's not a culture in the world that doesn't have music. It's just part of being a human.
Become a docublogger. Log on to docubloggers.org to share your opinions and story ideas, or get out your camera and create your own docublog.